had some intrigue recently when it comes to PSG player Idrissa Gueye. He apparently refused to play the match last Sunday against Montpellier because PSG was wearing rainbow numbers in support of the LGBTQ rights. PSG coach Mauricio Pochettino said only that Gueye missed the game for personal reasons. The French Football Federation has written to Idrissa Gueye to ask him why he was absent. Apparently, last season, when they had a match where they were going to do rainbow numbers, he missed that match too.
Oh, I was thinking about last season. I was like, what happened last season?
Yeah. There's been some people in like some different organizations in the country that are asking for like an apology and to like, or asking him to clarify. He's had some support from some different soccer stars that are from Senegal. Apparently, We Are All Idrissa Gueye was trending on Twitter. The president of Senegal has come out in support of him.
Wish they did the same thing, but they wrote just his last name.
And yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. What do you think about this situation?
I think it's wrong. I think it's absolutely wrong to miss the game for this. This isn't something that's political. And this isn't something that has to necessarily mean that, it's not political, it's not even religious. It's just what they're doing is something really cool. It's supporting just like people in a movement and the lives of those who've been lost over the years fighting for the rights, of people just wanting to be humans. I think that it's absolutely wrong to miss that. He got to duck it last year. Look at it and catch him last year. I didn't want to be sus because I gave him a pass, but I think it's just how it just kind of came up this year. I'm actually intrigued by this didn't come up last year. It's like this year was the year they're like, wait a minute, that's 2 in a row, big dog.
Well, apparently last year he said he had like a stomach problem.
This year he just was sleepy.
Yeah.
No, it's wrong. I mean, it's wrong. I know it can be tough when you talk about worldwide. It's I think a different perspective of taking a stance on things when you live in America. But I know it can be different when you're like a sport that's so global, like soccer. And I mean, this is literally a soccer player that's from Ghana and he plays for Ghana and Senegal. Sorry, he plays for Senegal and he's Senegalese and everything. But still, you play for a world sport. You're a representative. You're an ambassador. You're an ambassador of a club. And if you're part of a club or a team that takes stances that's in support of the LGBTQI plus IQ plus community, then is it LGBTQIQ plus community? If that's what your club stands for, then you're also an ambassador of that too. And if that's not something you support, then you need to leave. If you're someone that's not a proponent of these values, then you need to be gone, because that's what part of, I believe, signing a contract is. That's part of being a club is. That's a part of being an ambassador is, because you are a representative of this. And if you don't feel like you represent those values, like I said, then you need to go. Go to a team where they're not not about that. Go to that. Go play somewhere where they're not about that. Then.
Yeah, go play in Russia.
Yeah, go have fun over there, big dog, because this is what PSG stands for. And I that's dope that PSG does this kind of stuff. I think it's awesome. I think we're the ones that talk about that. We talked about when the really cool one in Italy where they have the against domestic violence with the red. Like, what is he not down for that either? So you're not going to play. You're not going to put the mark on your face. So yeah, like you need to go somewhere where they don't show love to this.
Yeah, honestly, I felt like it was really whack. I think like one of the organizations or somebody in France said that he needs to come out and issue a public apology or come out and say that the rumors of why he missed a match are not true. Because people are like, it's at this point it's speculation to some extent, but people kind of know. But if it's not the case that you don't that you're not against the community, like come out and say it, or just own it. Be like, yeah, I didn't play because I don't want to be having no rainbow numbers. Like, come out and say it. I don't know if he's going to do that or not. And I agree, like what you said, like, football it's an international sport, and you're representing everybody. Like you have PSG fans that are of all types, and it's like it's a slap in the face that you feel like it's okay to like it's a slap in the face to those like LGBTQ PSG fans that like support you. You're just like, nah, I don't support you. Now, here's my thing, because I know how people are, and they're always hypocritical. Because somebody could argue, well, that's his right, like he doesn't have to, sure, whatever. But let there have been something at PSG that the club did to like represent for or like show like support for their Muslim fans around the world. Like I don't know, they did like I mean this
jerseys.
like it wouldn't be like necessarily Muslim, but to have their names in Arabic or yeah, like put Eid Mubarak on their jersey or something like that. Now, what if your Christian teammates were like, I'm not doing that. Like I'm not putting that on my I'm not Muslim. I'm not like what if the majority of your teammates are Christian and they were like, no, I'm not playing. So you only got like 6 people that are gonna play and y'all are gonna forfeit the match. I guarantee he wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, that's fine, like, you know, because that's their right. And I would imagine all the
about coming together and stuff like that.
Yeah, all of them players that supported him being homophobic would be all on Twitter. I can't believe they do this. See, look what we go through. Like, look how they treat us. Yeah, you got to put yourself in other people's shoes too. Like the way that you feel like it's okay to dehumanize somebody. Somebody feels like it's okay to dehumanize you. So you should think about that concept. Oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't be dehumanizing people that are just human like me. Homeboy, Idrissa, if homosexuality is a crime in Senegal, I know for a damn sure you know of gay people in Senegal, homie. I know that. If homosexuality is a crime in Senegal, another thing, you ain't never gonna move back there. So what are you tripping about? You're not gonna move there.
They're not gonna extort you. I mean, they're not gonna have like what's it called when
They're not gonna
extradite you. Like,
they're not gonna Jamal Khashoggi you, Caesar. And also, did you say that Keita Balde was out there supporting him?
He was. There's actually it was. I mean, I know it just went out because it's 22 hours, and I screenshotted to keep it, but I sent it to Bam, and you know, he's showing show respect, and another quote that was in French, basically saying like we should respect his views and stuff like that. I'm like, let me explain to you something, okay? This sport, soccer, right? If we stop at only showing like, oh, what should we only show respect to racism? Is that where we stop at? Do things only stop at racism? No. The sport, when you kicking the ball around, is for anybody of any gender, any orientation, any skin color, any country in the world. It's for everybody. He doesn't let it stop. It doesn't stop for people's religions. It doesn't stop for your values. It doesn't even stop for whatever person's beliefs in the legality of it in their country. That's not where soccer stops. It goes no matter where. So when you play for a sport, when you play for a PSG instead of a team in Senegal, then you're gonna have to be, like I said, an ambassador. You need to represent the values of the club. I'm sorry, that's what you do. Like that's what you sign a contract for. That's what you make appearances for. That's why they advertise you on the jersey, because you're representing the club. It's just part. It's like you work for an employer. Like, let's say you work for a really bad corporation, and oh well, I don't really agree with them. Yeah, but you work for them. So like, I'm sorry if people are protesting outside your job, saying your job is horrible and you work there, then you represent that company still. Or you wouldn't. Why do you leave? Why do people say things like, oh, well, I can't act up or whatever because like this job, I'll lose my job? Because you represent the company. That's literally how it works, when even to the lowest fields in work, like even to the lowest common denominator. So it's archaic, it's disgusting. It's like it gives me really uncomfortable vibes when I hear about players not being down or missing games. I'm like, you're backtracking. You're holding all of our development up, and like, you honestly get out of my face. Like, when I like, there's things about the sport, whatever, it's fine, it's player, but like when you do stuff like this, you make me uncomfortable. So now that I'm uncomfortable with you, like, I don't want to see you anymore. So he can go move on, say an apology, because maybe everybody's talking for him. He didn't. He hasn't made a set a peep in 2 days about this, but he's over here making copping out and disappearing for these games. But everybody want to talk for him, so everybody want to do a post like get the ball there for him. He needs to say something, because I want to know where you're at before I write you off. But I'm already writing you off because you haven't said it in 2 days. I'm already done with it.
Well, and also,
I was Balde posting faster than you.
Also, Keita Balde, like, why are we supposed to listen to you? You're ashamed of your own damn skin color.
Imagine having the guy who writes for you as a damn skin bleacher.
You're literally playing in the bleachers.
The guy who backs you up thinks that you're too dark.
Yeah, like literally, if he was you, he would, if he could, he'd get some elephant brush and scrub you down with bleach, probably. He'll be scrubbing your back and your
I'm
face.
just having this horrific visual, and I just can't.
Like,
it's not like inappropriate, but it's the most locker room visual of just like two dudes in after game just scrubbing each other with elephant. I just can't do this.
Like, literally, Keita Balde is ashamed of his own damn skin color.
Like the guy who's rocking with you about like showing respect, literally has paid thousands of dollars and done horrific chemical treatment because he feels like your shade of skin color is horrifically dark, and he hates that he's near that, so he bleaches his own skin. Think about that. Think about that when you have that dude already posting faster than you. So it's sad. It's disgusting, and I can't. I literally can't with that.
I mean, I'm also over here looking at his wife, and I'm just like, are you really that dude, homie? Like,
He probably just mad about his last name.
Are you really that guy?
He played for Everton. Is probably riding him by his last name for a long time. He just can't get down with the community.
I mean, like, dog, are you really that guy? Your wife's name is, like, his wife is some white Christian lady from France, and she got some box braids in this picture right here. On some Eid picture, it looked like she got box braids. Like, are you really that guy? You married Whitey, homie, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. But like, what if somebody's like against that? Like, are you super Muslim, dude, for real, like that? It's kind of lame. But I don't want to spend too much time on him because
he's whack.
He's kind of whack for that. But Keita Balde, like, you please don't ever. You don't get to talk about anything. Just go. Like,
I followed him on Instagram. I'm done with you. I saw that. Like,
he's gonna look like you next time we see him.
Yeah, even though he stopped now, it's really funny. Thought I caught him lacking. He stopped now, but his legs haven't gone back. It's really weird.
Yeah, and you've been
wearing shorts. I'm like, I don't know if you're getting an allergic reaction to it, but your legs is looking insane right now.
And you've been bleaching, so he
didn't do it right.
Okay, so let's talk about some of these trends.